Hey, Papa Ferg here on day 3 of Mission Possible. Our question of the day for our young adult leaders and cook of the day is, what is one word you would use to describe the Appalachia mission trip and why?
It's Grace on the new deck today. If I had to describe Appalachia in one word, it would be inspiring. Not only because of all the young adults and their testimonies and how much they help all of us, but because of the people we serve, just getting to know them and how much they go through, yet they still push on and work so hard. It is so inspiring to get to know all of them, as long as see all of our teens work so hard. It is all just truly inspiring, and I think everyone leaves this week with a new sense of purpose.
I would describe Appalachia in one word, being family. It's truly what we all become down here. It's just, we get so close and share so many good experiences together. And I would really do anything for anybody down here, and I feel the same extended back to me. And it really is just such a close-knit group and makes so many good, long-lasting relationships that it truly is like a big old Appalachia family.
Hi, I'm Kat. One word that I would use to describe Appalachia is foundational. Partly because, literally built the foundation for the deck, so that's a sleigh. Also, I feel like it is it grounds me every single year I go on this trip, and I literally my year is so incredibly much better when I go on this trip. So that is why it is foundational for me, and just the people I've met and the experiences I've had have added so much to my life. And yeah, it's crazy lit.
Appalachia in one word for me is life. I think of that word when I think of Appalachia because the experiences that we have, you just get so much of the full human experience in such a short amount of time. You experience hard work, you experience adversity and challenges and being uncomfortable, but persevering and finding motivation to keep going and problem solving. You just experience so much joy of sharing meals together and prayer together and relationships and conversations. And we get out in nature a little bit and use our hands and use our creativity and our talents. And I just think it's just the full human experience in 1 week. And yes, when I think of Appalachia, I just think of life. We get to experience life in a new way. And yeah.
Hello everyone, this is Rob Deep Scholar from Group 2. Yes, Jack, I look like Prison Mike, and I am by a river. Kat has no idea I'm here with her phone. But one word to describe Appalachia would be accountability. When you come here, you have your work site and you have the things in the church like admiration, and we talk about strengthening your relationship with God, and only you are accountable for all that, and no one's holding you back from that. And it makes you look at that and just think what you need to do to better it. And yeah, everyone have a good day.
Hi, I'm Katie. One word I would use to describe Appalachia is community, because we've built this really great community here, a little home away from Pittsburgh, of all the people new and then returning that have built a great relationship with everybody. And we can have this opportunity to grow as people and grow in our faith and help people. And it's great to hear all the memories that everyone has from all the years and the relationships that everyone builds.
Hello, Appalachia family. It is Zach Collins here. Actually, aka Gangsta Z. One word to describe Appalachia and why. I would pick the word joy, just because of the people and the new relationships you develop. Everyone's having fun at the work sites. You can do some fun stuff and hilarious stuff happens, like people falling, tripping over things, rocks flying everywhere, and just good vibes all around. Love y'all.
Hey guys, it's Carly. If I had to describe Appalachia in one word, it would be fulfilling. I think it's fulfilling on a personal level, relationship level, spiritually. It's the best week of the year with the best people, and it's always just such a good reset week. So I'm gonna go with fulfilling as my word.
Guys, it's Sarah. If I had to use one word to describe Appalachia, I would use family, because we just have a bond that you can't describe to anyone else. Sometimes I go like a year without seeing these people, and I come back and it's like we picked up where we left off and we're just best friends again, and I just feel so much love when I'm here, and it's just one big family and I love it.
What's up, everybody? Adam here again. If I had to describe Appalachia with one word, it would be togetherness. I truly believe that every single one of us, from the day that we leave on Father's Day Sunday, from the teens to the young adult leaders, to the foremen, to the cooks, to Mr. and Mrs. Ferg, to the priests that bless us, we move as one unit every single day. You see that on the job site, you see that in when we're eating our meals, you see that when we're in church praying together. We are so strong when we work together. No one is stronger than the next. No one is weaker than the one prior to them. And I truly believe that every single one of us really makes this team what we are. And I love working together with all of you, and I only look forward to it more every single day.
Hi, it's Michelle. If I had to describe Appalachia in one word, I would say growth, because throughout the whole week, we are growing physically, we're growing spiritually, we're growing closer to each other, closer to God, closer to ourselves, and yeah.
I think a word for me that would describe Appalachia would be gratitude. You know, I think we come down here, we see the very poor, the very vulnerable in the United States, in our own backyard. I think it just gives us such a sense of gratitude, thankfulness of the life that we have at home, all the gifts that God has given us, our families, our friends, our homes, a roof over our head that doesn't leak, stairs that work, just the simple necessities of life that these people struggle with every day. And I think this trip just continues to put grace in my life, and I know many of your lives, and just cannot be more grateful for this trip. And every year that's why I come back, just to kind of get that perspective that I need and that we all need.
Hey guys, if I could choose one word to sum up Appalachia, I would say joy-filled. True joy only comes from knowing and loving our Lord and encountering Him, and I feel like there's no better place to encounter our Lord than Appalachia, through the way that we serve other people, through the fun fellowship activities we get to do with our friends, and then at nighttime hearing different talks from young adults and participating in different prayerful activities. So I just feel like joy-filled is the perfect word to describe Appalachia, because at Appalachia we get to encounter the true joy that comes from our Lord.
Hi, my name is Sandy. I'm one of the cooks, and my Appalachia word would be uplifting. It's when I come down here and I see how well everyone works together, the young teens, the young adults, the foremen, the cooks, everyone just works so well together, encourages each other, lifts each other up, and the faith that they have, it's wonderful to see, and it's very heartwarming. So when I leave here, I feel refreshed and refocused, and it just puts things in perspective. Have a good day.
Hey, Papa Fur, back at you. Man, was that beautiful? How about those words that they used to describe the Appalachia experience? So beautiful. I can't add anything more to it, so I won't. That is a wrap on day 3 of Mission Possible. Tune in tomorrow for day 4 of Mission Possible, in which we will ask them yet another question. But before we go, I have a question for you. So we come down here to West Virginia every year, seeking that experience of the words that we just heard. Do we ever consider the fact that we have a house that's been promised to us, where we can experience those words and so many other positives for all of eternity?